Hi everyone, this one is for you if you are empathic, intuitive, spiritual, you want to live with nature's cycles and the seasons, or you just find yourself going against the grain in life. So, one of the things you might have seen happening quite a bit at the moment is people talking about how their year has been. They are reviewing their year, and that's great for them if that's helpful. But if you're like me in the pup, and you are in your soulful winter season where you are feeling more reflective rather than analytical, you are feeling more like you want to hunker down and get under the fleece with a box set or a book or something else that nourishes you, you're under no obligation whatsoever to sit and review how your year has been. So please do not feel that you have to do this. It's an obligation, something that you must do if it doesn't feel right for you. And we've made it to the shortest year now, and this is the time when meteorological winter starts. So it's the time when maybe we don't want as many social invitations on an evening because we don't want to be out in the dark, we want to stay at home and be warm. And that's completely okay, because when you look at what's happening outside with nature, animals hibernate, birds fly south to be in warmer climes, and the earth and the trees are resting. After autumn, there's no leaves on the trees. The trees are re-nourishing themselves, ready to bud in the spring, as are flowers. And yes, there are some exceptions to this, to the plants that we have available in winter, but mostly that's what's happening within nature. And so we can follow that cycle and be the same. We can nourish ourselves during this time. And the lesson here really is to cease pushing, striving, and making an effort to carry on with life as if it was summer. So if you have lower energy levels, it's because your body may need more physical rest. And it is a time for not just resting our physical self, but our psychological, emotional, intellectual self. All of it needs time to decompress. So what happens when we nourish ourselves? We reflect on what's happened. We might dream a little more about what we want for the future, but we're not reviewing the year in terms of analysing accomplishments or achievements. It's not really the time to do that. And remember, a soulful winter season is about enjoying the season, the crisp mornings and the sunshine, but it's also about getting ready for spring and sowing the seeds for spring. And you can't be sowing the seeds if you're busy doing other things. And those sowing the seeds is the metaphor for the things that we then want to take action on in the spring. Isn't that right? He's agreeing. So I'm not reviewing my year now, and I stopped doing this several years ago because it just doesn't feel right to me. I'm having my soulful winter season to nourish myself, and when it comes to spring, I'll be more inclined to reflect back from last spring to this spring on how things have been and what I might want to do differently, because my energy on all levels will be in a different place. My physical energy, my psychological energy, how I feel emotionally. I will feel very differently about what I want in the spring compared to what I might want now. So any decisions or choices I might make for myself now for the next year would probably not be right come the spring. So I'm just not going to put myself through that. But we do have this culture and this societal norm that this is what we do. We review the end of the year and we set goals in the new year. And if you work for a company that does that, then you have to go through their process. But for your life, for yourself, you don't have to do that. You can go against the grain. You can go with nature's cycles and do what's right for you. So, if it doesn't feel right for you to do this right now, go against the grain and you'll be in good company. I'll see you soon, and enjoy your soulful winter season. Take care.